What is going on, guys? I'm Sir and welcome back to the realm. Wait, we've done way too many of these flying things with the tower in the background. It's not like putting a massive structure that I built by myself is gonna make much of a difference to my watch time now, is it? Much more humble. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Don't look at that. Yeah. So if you're new, then this is the channel. Here I post content. It's pretty good content, I must say, and it's content like this. And now I can actually talk about tower because we are going to be doing more on Mega Build today, but it's not going to be a real structural change. It's going to be more of a, ready, wait for it, item sorting change, because we need to get organized. We're already a little bit organized down there, but we need to get more organized and start turning this base into a real mega base with functionality and epicness. So I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to subscribe and leave a comment. I'm telling you, just leave a comment, because not only does it help with my channel, but it also I love to see them and I love to see your feedback. Anyway, thank you for listening to me ramble on. Let's actually get started. Okay, so flying in, we can see that some chests have actually been placed already, and I did that because I'm going to be honest with you guys. I started a video, and then I stopped the video, and then I started the video again. Now, because I got interrupted on the first start of the recording, and it was complicated. Anyway, so yeah, this may look familiar, this little sort of chest alley. I'm going to take a lot of inspiration from our good friend Mumbo Jumbo. I guess he's a friend. We're not close friends, but you know, Mumbo Jumbo, do a collab. Anyway, jokes aside, this is actually going to be a lot like it. The design for this actually comes from a guy named Waddles on YouTube. He's pretty popular. He's really good actually. Does some pretty cool tutorials, especially my creeper farm actually has. I got that tutorial off of him. We're gonna have to get this item sorter started because we have gotten a fair amount of materials, mainly glass, stained glass, and a lot of other things, but we are going to fill this up over the many months that we're going to be on this world. Anyway, we actually need to get started. Now, I got very proactive with this one, guys. Yep, that is literally every single material that we'll need in making this, except maybe minus a few things, like an extra hopper for the dropper system, which I forgot. Anyway, let's just add in the chest and see how much we've got to go from there. Okay, so a few quick things. This is a stackable item sorter, so that means that we can't store things like elytras and armor and tools in it, but we can store everything from building blocks to rockets and a heap of other stuff. So yeah, and I've done some maths, and this will be enough for 64 unique items that we can store. I'm talking sand, I'm talking gravel, I'm talking glass. I'm talking everything that I can think of right now off the top of my head that I might need on a daily basis. And it's going to be quite amazing. Also, we're going to have a few miscellaneous chests. Probably here will be our miscellaneous area, where we literally store anything else that we can think of. It's going to be quite interesting. But anyway, I hope that we can get going very soon on it. Let's see. Well, we definitely want to do the hoppers before we do the glass waterways, I guess you can call them. So I might actually grab a stack of hoppers just to start with, and let's see how that goes. Ooh, okay. So yeah, so it's gonna be quite a project today. We definitely need to do a lot of hopper placing, a lot of everything really, but I'm just planning on doing segment by segment, hopper by hopper, just getting it done. Let's speed it up. So yeah, we have all the hoppers on the side. That is 3/4 of the hoppers placed in, which was very easy actually. It's going to be quite a quick video if we keep going at this rate. Ouch, not if we die though. Yeah, but we need to get the hoppers in that actually don't face down directly. They actually don't connect to anything. So that's going to require a block that we can remove super quickly. And yeah, and I think we can use some stone for that. Exact. Yeah, so you can see we have 2 blocks at the end here, 3 before we get to the circle. And we actually have 2 blocks at the end there before we get to the circle. So it's actually very perfect the way I somehow managed to build this. So it's quite amazing. It's quite very amazing, I must say. Okay, all the things are in place. We just need to place the hoppers now. Yeah, as you can see, we have 0 hoppers left, which means we have placed them all perfectly, as far as I know. And now it's time for the redstone part. What color combo should we go for? I'm thinking, should we do grey concrete for the outline? Would that look What was that sound? Would that look nice if we made like a... I mean, it doesn't look bad. And it fits. And we can have some white concrete out the back. And then that will go into the build very well. Because we're going to be using glass for the transportation systems. Which will... Yeah, this works. This works. Let's do it. We need to get some concrete. Some white concrete. And some grey concrete. I may have sold my grey concrete for some odd stupid reason. Did I... I seriously don't have any grey concrete. We're going to have to craft some. This is unheard of. This is very much unheard of. My. What a dark road have we gone down. Okay, so that took a while, but I think we got there in the end. At least I hope we did. Let's collect all this debris out here because for some reason... What is that? I'm making concrete down here. This is a very, Yeah, there's like a heap up there. How much do we get? Oh my. Well, okay, so I put 8 stacks in. Let's see how much the hopper. And I think we already had 7 left. Yep. So we got our 8 stacks back, it looks like, which is great. We didn't lose any. Great. But before we place the top part on, we need to get the repeaters and the other stuff in. So we'll just do the bottom part of the redstone first, and then that way we'll easily be able to do everything else. Okay, let's get these repeaters in. And now the torches. Oh, this is incredibly risky, but if I'm guessing if we just hold D, let's do it. Oh, I feel so goated. Oh, we were amazing until we stuffed up, you know. That's how it always goes. Let's do it again. Doesn't even look like I'm going there. That worked insanely well. I'm going to use that technique again and again and again. Anyway, we've got the repeaters and the redstone torches in, so now we just need to place on the top layer. Okay, now the repeaters. Can we just do the same technique as we did with the redstone torches? If we don't keep flicking them off. Now we just need to get a solid 1.5 stacks of 1.5 stacks of redstone dust. I'm so organized. Wow, I just can't believe it. Now we have to do the exact same with this side. I'm just going to get through it so that we don't have to watch it together. I just remembered that we didn't remove the torches for the last one, and that means that we lose a heap of torches. We do have 32 redstone repeaters though, so that is kind of handy. Oh, okay. The redstone is almost done. We just have this final little bit to go and the dropping system, which we'll get to very shortly. Redstone is done to utter completion, to utter perfection. If we come from afar and we're just coming in, wow. Those chests rendering in looks good. So we have gotten the redstone done. We'll quickly do the front face, I think, of our sorting system. Will that be a wise choice to do now? Front face on one side is done, and I must say it is looking great. Very, very good. You can even see some of the hoppers and the redstone in the background, which I am fine with. I really like exposing the redstone of my builds and making them seem like showing how they work. It's always going to be modified, of course. Let's crack on. 2 facades done, and it seems like we have a visitor. Now, we got to work out something here. It is looking quite good, of course, but we actually need to get the hoppers actually... Okay, now we need to work out the first couple chests that we're going to actually fill with stuff. I think we'll put white concrete in for sure. So we need a stack of white concrete. I think we'll put blue... cyan concrete in. We'll put sea lanterns for sure. We've got a full inventory of stuff to put in, and that is good. Okay. Oh, it looks so good right now. Let's get to the back of this thing. So on this first one, this is going to be where we are probably going to access it the most. So we want to do something smart here. I'm thinking we just start off by building blocks. So like white concrete here, grey concrete there, cyan concrete there. For here, do we want to do another white concrete? I guess we can always change them. So when we do get enough, we can change it back. Here we'll put cyan concrete just to keep the concretes going. And then we can have another concrete here just in case we get a concrete. No, we'll put our sea lands here. That's like our main 4 blocks that we're using. And then all these ones can be used for stained glass. Yeah, that's about 12 chests. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, now we actually can get onto the proper ones. I think for this we use it for sand and gravel. One half for sand, one half for gravel, because we're going to have so much of it. Like it's really a no-brainer. We're going to have a lot of sand and gravel, so I'm going to try my best to split that up a little bit. Wow, okay, that works surprisingly well. We've got 2 units set up now, but they're only used for a couple blocks, and we still need to use it for glass and packed ice. Okay, yeah, so now that we have that all done, we have another heap of area to fill, except we do not. We got another 32, another 52 chests that we can customize, but that will be enough for now just to test the system itself. We need to get to the dropping and the transportation system that we will use. We can make this quite fancy actually. Yeah, let's make it quite fancy. Let's have it so that it runs up here, right? You drop it in on the bottom so that you don't have to have your chest very high, and then it literally just goes into the system straight away. Up a soul sand block elevator. Yes, let's do it. We need to get the essential blocks needed though. Prismarine slabs. Don't need prismarine slabs, but we are using them. That is looking insane though, I must say. Let's see now. Because these are 8 blocks long, that is the maximum amount water can flow. So we want to have a thing of ice right before. Here is where we want our elevator. Our little, very mini elevator. We need a piece of soul sand, because it wasn't until now that I realized that I want to make some soul sand. One thing that I've always wanted to make is like a item waterfall. Sort of like a, I don't know how to explain it. I had like a cool idea once. Okay. I think I've got it now, hopefully. I realize now that I need more redstone dust. I need 3. Let's see now. If we put this in here. Man, it actually works. That is quite cool. Okay. We have the input system ready, except for the flowing areas. Okay, we're gonna have to put a cover on this thing. Man, this is actually pretty cool. Input system done. And dusted. Nice. Now all that is left is a small amount of glass. There's only one way to make this turn. Every way else is kind of scuffed. Okay, and at the end here we're going to have a miscellaneous chest, of course, because that's just where it makes sense to have it. This is the miscellaneous chest, so if one chest fills up with random junk, we can fill up the next 3 chests. Logic. This is going to look so satisfying when we start emptying all of our contents out of our inventory from a hard day's work. Water's in. I think we have finished it. I think. Let's just see it render in, because I can't wait to start using this thing. It is going to be amazing. What we need to do, though, definitely, is grab some glass here and fill this in. I am not going to fall down this another time. Let's see it in action, though. We need to see it in action. That's like the main thing. And see it in action we shall, because we will see it sorting all of this gravel and sand. It is day. We can finally test and see if our sorting system works flawlessly, or if it works with many, many bad things happening because of it. We have the easy input system here. You know what? Let's outline it in our amazing grey concrete that we always seem to have. Got to keep the same theme throughout the whole build. That is one thing for sure. Place down our 3 great boxes of awesomeness. We'll grab out 2 stacks of each at a time. That way we evenly distribute it and don't mess with the machine too much. We had another whole shulker box. Okay, we filled up the chest amazingly. Let's see if it's actually working. Okay, now it's spitting out some stone. Oh, I see it running. Oh, okay, I'm an idiot. Because I just realized there is something very flawed about something I'm doing here, because all of the stone and cobblestone is not actually getting deposited in the correct chests. Because we have so many empty slots here, we haven't actually programmed it to sort through it properly. So the empty chest slots are picking up the cobblestone. So that is one thing that I forgot, but we are still sorting. I might try and get rid of all the cobblestone and stone just so that it doesn't mess up anymore. Okay, let's see if it's sorting the sand and gravel though. Oh, we're getting sand sorted. Nice. This is so epic. This is so epic, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. That's going to click on for another couple hours because I put so much stuff in it. Not even a couple hours. It's going to actually go by pretty soon. Let's actually see. This is so amazing. We need to get labels on it though. That's going to have to be something that we'll have to wait for because of course it's going to take so long to get all the leather. That we got our little soul sand stream signifying that they're going up. That looks so cool. Let's just leave it at that. End it on a high. Except for this cobblestone trash. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that was the sorting system. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're still watching, then please subscribe because it means you can stand me. At least I hope you guys are still watching. Anyway, see ya.